Wars of Other Worlds. Chapter 1. The Fall of Asterion. The sky of Asterion burned with streaks of fire as colossal warships descended from the void. The once great capital of the Ardent Dominion, a planet of towering crystalline spires and rivers of liquid light, trembled under the might of an invading force. Commander Kyle of the Asterion Guard stood at the edge of a crumbling balcony, gripping the hilt of his plasma-forged blade. Below him, the city lay in ruins, its streets flooded with shadowy figures, wielding weapons that pulsed with unnatural energy. The enemy had come from beyond the known universe, beings from the Rift, a realm thought to be nothing more than legend. A sharp voice cut through the chaos behind him. "Commander, we cannot hold the city much longer." Kale turned to face Captain Lysara, her silver armor scorched and cracked from battle. Her eyes burned with defiance, but even she knew the truth. They were losing. "Then we retreat," Kale growled. "We regroup with the other warlords and make our stand at the Celestial Gate." Lysara hesitated. "The Celestial Gate? You mean to—" "Yes," he interrupted.
"If Asterion falls, we must call upon the other realms."
"We cannot fight this war alone." With a final glance at his dying home, Kyle activated his war sigil. A surge of golden energy engulfed him and Lysara, and in an instant they vanished. The battle for Asterion was lost, but the war for the multiverse had just begun. Chapter 2. The Gathering of Warriors. The Celestial Gate was an ancient construct, forged at the dawn of time by an alliance of forgotten gods. It stood suspended in the void, a massive ring of swirling energy capable of opening rifts to other dimensions. Kale and Lysara emerged from the teleportation surge onto the gate's vast platform, where warriors from countless worlds were already gathering. A towering reptilian warlord with obsidian scales let out a deep growl. "The Riftborn have already consumed 3 worlds in my domain." A cybernetic knight, half machine, half human, nodded grimly. "They've breached the Titan sector as well. My people barely escaped." Kale stepped forward. "Then you know why we are here." He unsheathed his blade, its edge shimmering with raw cosmic energy. "The Riftborn are not invincible, but only united can we stand against them." A deep, booming laugh echoed through the chamber. From the shadows emerged a cloaked figure, his face hidden beneath a hood of shifting black mist. "And what makes you think we will fight for your cause, Asterion?" Kale locked eyes with the mysterious warrior. "Because if we do not, there will be no worlds left to fight for." The chamber fell silent. Then one by one the warlords of the multiverse knelt. The war against the Riftborn had begun. Chapter 3. The Siege of Oblivion. The first battle against the Riftborn took place on the dying world of Oblivion, a shattered wasteland where gravity itself was unstable. Kale led the charge, his blade slicing through creatures of living darkness. Lysara fought beside him, her twin energy lances carving through the enemy like lightning. The cybernetic knight, known as Orion, unleashed a storm of plasma fire, while the reptilian warlord Vorgash crushed Riftborn under his immense claws. But for every foe they slew, 2 more took its place. Then the sky split apart. From the rift emerged something vast, a monstrous entity, with wings of shadow and 1,000 eyes that burned with cosmic fire. The warriors of the multiverse had come together, but now they faced the true horror of the rift. And as Kale raised his blade, he knew this war had only just begun.